Aaron Butler, chairman of this 2022 Cotillion. Megan Marks and Dorothy Garrett, co-chairman of this 2022 Cotillion. Jerry Gonzalez, past president of Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter. Sonia Lacey, chaplain of Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter. Clarence Lockett, Rho Kappa Lambda Education Foundation president. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you to our awesome master and mistress of ceremonies, a dynamic and energetic keynote speaker and DE&I consultant. Tish Norman uses public speaking as a platform for change. Frequently referred to as Coach T, Tish is the founder of Transforming Leaders Now Incorporated, a consultancy specializing in college and career readiness, women, DE&I topics, and the African American experience. Tish has written several published articles, 5 books, and a forthcoming scheduled for release this December. Tish is a graduate of Kentucky State University, where she was inducted into Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, has a Master's of Arts in Education from Pepperdine University, and among a multitude of campus presentations, has presented her doctoral research at the Dr. Joseph H. McMillan National Conference on the Black Family in America and the National Council for Black Studies. Tish has dedicated her professional career to the educational development and social uplift of audiences from the classroom, community, college, and corporate spaces. Her presentations have been delivered in 45 states and 14 countries as Tish maintains an active speaking schedule, keynoting at dozens of leadership conferences and campuses everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Tish Norman. Actor, comedian, radio personality Roderick Minger recently finished traveling the 7 seas as the house MC for Disney Cruise Lines and has performed in over 20 stage plays. Rod Minger appeared on Star's hit series Survivor's Remorse, BET's The Game, and is currently establishing himself and sharpening his craft as a comedic actor, performing all over the country doing stand-up comedy. He's currently an MC for the NBA Atlanta Hawks, NBA G League College Park Skyhawks, keeping the fans hyped throughout the games. Roderick Minger was born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama. He attended Stillman College on a band scholarship where he received several honors, including drum major of the Blue Pride Marching Tigers. He is also a proud member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Rod Minger.
We need some music in here. We need some energy. Rod, how about some energy? This crowd looks amazing tonight. You look amazing tonight.
Thank you.
Can we create some energy in here? Because this is an exciting night.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Make some noise for yourselves.
It certainly is our honor and privilege for us to be your co-MCs for this very celebratory occasion tonight, giving honor to God, who is not the head of my life, but who is my life. It is certainly an honor for us to be here sharing in this very special and memorable occasion for your sons and daughters. Rod, I think something that goes really well together are diamonds and pearls. What do you think?
I love that. I love that. It's a great thing. And I want to do a special shout out to all the beautiful women of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Absolutely. As Rod said, this is a special night celebrating sisterhood, celebrating blackness, celebrating achievement, and celebrating excellence. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, even if you're 8 or 80, we have gathered in this beautiful space celebrating 54 young ladies who will be honored as debutantes and sub-debutantes through and in the Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter's 12th cotillion. We had the largest cotillion ever in March of 2020, but this show is unprecedented in many other ways.
And how is that?
Well, I'd like to think not only do we have those 54 amazing young women, but this time it is our first cotillion that we have ever had under and in these COVID-19 guidelines and protocols. The pandemic tried to hamper tonight's festivities together, but somebody look at your neighbor and say, through your mask, but God had another plan. That was a mumble, but I think they said
I need y'all
it.
to say there was some energy. Act like you glad to be here. Come on now. I'm gonna start walking to some tables. But listen, coping with COVID was not an easy task for anyone. It was very inconvenient, but the hard-working ladies of Upsilon Alpha Omega did what they had to do, and they made it right. So give it up for Epsilon Alpha Omega.
Absolutely. These ladies, I want everyone to know, making tonight's very special occasion was not easy. There were changes coming down the pipeline through the national leadership up until even this morning. And so these ladies have worked tirelessly over the last 2 years to make tonight's big event so special in so many different ways.
Yes, absolutely. So many lives were impacted by this pandemic, but tonight we are especially grateful to be alive, healthy, and COVID-free. All right.
Okay, everyone. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that our regional director, as some of you know and maybe some of you don't know, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is comprised of 10 regions throughout the United States, and we want to honor and acknowledge, because we do have an in-person audience, but we also have an audience watching from home. And so we do want to acknowledge our regional director, Carolyn Goss-Randolph, for empowering and supporting the Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter to move forward, and to move forward in a safe, respectable, and responsible way. We are so excited that through this pandemic, we can say thank you to our regional director as well as our U.A.O leadership for including our president, our cotillion chairperson, that's Mrs. Georgette Sherman, Dr. Sharon Butler, Dorothy Jarrett, and Megan Marks for your leadership. Can we give them a round of applause, everyone?
Yes, and a very, very special thank you to all the parents. Make some noise for all the parents in the building. Y'all have been patient. Y'all have been gracious and hanging there with U.A.O every step of the way. But there are also some other folks who have been sticking with us every step of the way. They are our virtual friends, and they are watching from a distance right now, so let's make some noise for them as well. And a special recognition to the family and friends who are watching us once again online, courtesy of Status Network and Malachi Studios.
Absolutely. We are certainly appreciative of the virtual support. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. You are included in this audience, wherever you may be watching from. Be sure to share your comments in the chat,
Please.
Your emojis, and support it, because there will be opportunities even after tonight for our debutantes and their beaux to view this along with their families.
And we expect nothing less than sheer excellence from these ladies. A special thank you to the women of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated for their creative ways of making this memorable cotillion experience. You are truly game changers.
That's right. UAO is definitely changing the game. Well done, well done, well done. Listen, for the last 6 months, these young ladies who have been participating in this cotillion program have enjoyed several exciting events. They've attended luncheons, workshops, and all of those events were designed to help them become well-rounded young women, to become confident and to appreciate who they are and whose they are. All of this was done virtually last year, so these ladies still showed up and showed out. The gentlemen as well did not disappoint. They didn't get a chance to even meet in person until this January, just a couple months ago. So before we go any further, I don't know, Rod, I'm just pretty excited because unapologetically tonight,
come through with that.
We get to celebrate our blackness, we get to celebrate our young people, and we get to celebrate their achievement. So let's give a round of applause because, ladies, gentlemen, these young people look exquisite tonight. I hope you are not tired of clapping because the applauses are just beginning tonight.
Just warming up.
All of our parents, all of our loved ones and family members who are standing in the role and loving these young people just like they were their own babies, we want to recognize you as well. We want to recognize the Debutante Cotillion Committee as well as the entire Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter of AKA for their energy, their efforts, and their strength to make tonight's event a grand success.
As we begin to our celebration, these young ladies tonight, I'd like to invite the Upsilon Alpha Omega Chapter President, Georgette Sherman, to the stage for the welcome and the introduction of this special guest. She will be followed by Jerry Baldwin Gonzalez, who will share the occasion and highlight the history of the Beauty P. Baldwin Scholarship. The Cluster 5 Coordinator, Melanie Bales, will bring greetings, and the UAO Chaplain, Sonia Lacey, will provide the invocation.
And then after the invocation, our lovely sub-debutantes, also known as junior debutantes, will perform for us. This very special performance will be brought to us by 9th and 10th graders, and these are considered our ladies in waiting. They have been bonding through their rehearsals and their practices, as well as their workshops leading up to tonight's special event. Tonight will be filled, ladies and gentlemen, full of very special moments. So please join us, giving them some mad energy. You online watching as well, give up some love, give up some energy and support for the leader, the lady who is at the helm of the UAO ship. Her name is Georgette Sherman. Start clapping right now as she makes her way to the stage. And I keep having wardrobe malfunctions, but we're gonna get it together.
Good evening and welcome. As we begin the program this evening, there are some very special guests that we would like to recognize. As I call your name, please stand. The South Atlantic region of Alpha Kappa Alpha is divided into 8 clusters. Our cluster falls under Cluster 5. Tonight, we are very lucky to be graced with the presence of our leader, the Cluster 5 coordinator, Mrs. Melanie Key Bales. This next guest is a member of our chapter, but we recognize her tonight because she is a member of the International Program Committee, Miss Andrea Daniels. The president of Rho Kappa Lambda Education Foundation of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Mr. Clarence Lockett. Our next guest is someone we know and love, we all know and love. She is a visionary for our chapter, and she is the namesake of our flagship scholarship. Mrs. Beauty P. Baldwin, would you please stand? Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Let us pray. Most holy and righteous Father, God, we humbly come into your presence tonight with the spirit of thanksgiving. We thank you, Father, for an opportunity to gather and celebrate our young people. Father, we thank you for using Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Upsilon Alpha Omega Chapter as vessels to work with these young people. We ask, Father, in Jesus' name, that every fund that has been collected for scholarships, that you will breathe on it. God, we ask that you will multiply it. We ask that these young people that we will be presenting tonight, that they will wax strong, be in excellent health, have wisdom beyond their years, have favor with you, God, and favor with man. We thank you so much for an opportunity to serve the community. And Father, as we continue, we thank you for your word, where you've told us that you will bless our efforts. You will perfect our every concern. Thank you so much for shining on us tonight. We will forever give you the glory, give you the honor, and give you the praise. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good evening. Tonight is a culmination of months of preparation for your young ladies, junior escorts, parents, and friends. Tonight is our time to celebrate each of you for the time you've committed to your talents, dedication, and enthusiasm throughout this entire process. In the United States, a cotillion, or debutante ball, is a formal presentation of young ladies called debutantes to society, typically hosted by a charity or society. In the early 20th century, some affluent black families adopted the tradition of the 18th century French royalty. And by the 1940s, national black fraternities, sororities, civic and social organizations formed the black social structure in African American communities, and they began hosting grand cotillions. Still steeped in tradition, cotillions are now more about fostering community between young women and men, making lasting friendships, devoting time to resources, to charity, and celebrating the maturation of teens into young adults. Today, African American cotillions and botillions for young men offer exposure to areas such as leadership skills, etiquette, civic involvement, and sometimes feature essay writing or scholarships. Each of our debutantes of the Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated have an opportunity to earn the Debutante Cotillion Beauty P. Baldwin Scholarship for their higher education, named for one of our U.A.O visionaries, Dr. Beauty P. Baldwin, the first African-American female school superintendent in the state of Georgia. To date, our Debutante Cotillion Scholarship Program and our other scholarships have awarded more than $800,000 in scholarships. Congratulations to all of our 2022 debutantes, family, friends, and let's make this a grand cotillion.
Good evening. Oh, y'all can do better than that. Wake up. Good evening. Thank you. It is an honor to greet you on behalf of Mrs. Carolyn G. Randolph, our South Atlantic Regional Director of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. The over 23,000 members of the South Atlantic region and those of us in Northwest to Middle Georgia who serve in Cluster 5. I am Melanie Key Bales, the Cluster 5 coordinator of the South Atlantic region of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. The Debutante Cotillion and Scholarship Ball of the Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter has provided participants with the opportunity to partake in workshops and bonding activities that positively reinforce critical self-esteem principles that will last a lifetime, all while awarding over $800,000. That's close to $1 million in scholarships. Congratulations to the 33 debutantes, their escorts, the sub-debutantes, and their villages. That's all of you. That's all of you. Yes, give yourselves a hand. These young people will be honored tonight. We wish you the best of luck in your future pursuits. Congratulations to the members of Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter for their dedication in preparing our young leaders for success in whichever field they choose. Your outstanding service and scholarship initiatives are a huge benefit to the people of Gwinnett County. It was 2 years ago that I stood here and reminded everyone to wash your hands. Little did we know what was facing us just a few weeks later. So I'm going to leave tonight by reminding you to stay safe because this pandemic is not over. We have all experienced life-changing events over the last 2 years. I wish you well. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.
Good evening. My name is Deborah McCullough, and as a chairman for the sub-debutante program, I've had the pleasure of working with these beautiful young ladies in waiting. Over the last 6 months, I have seen them grow and blossom, and they've worked diligently over these last 6 months, and I am so proud to share with you the Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated, 2002 sub-debutantes.
things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that caused me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 Yeah. I am light. I am light. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. All light. Oh, light. Yeah. Oh, light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. Yeah. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light.
I am light. Many may ask, what's that? Light can mean many different things. I am my own person. The past is like a diamond bringing brightness to cover my future. I just want to be great. Make the words from my past my new words to aspire for. Negative words don't destroy me. I use the voice of those who doubt me as my point to success. I am light. My future is bright. It's not out of sight. Nothing will stop my way to success. With God on my side, I know I am blessed. I am light. My vision is bright. It's not out of sight. Nothing will stop my way to success. With God on my side, I know I am blessed. I am light. I am light. I work hard for the future I want. The thought of failing never crossed my mind. Nobody is perfect, but I strive for excellence. I put God first because He shows me my worth. I am light.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful, intelligent, and talented. Ladies, you've done a fabulous job. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce our 2022 sub-debutantes. Victoria Atkinson. Elisa Barnes. Janea Barnes. Robin Finley. Adria Holman. Olivia Day John Jill. Kennedy Johnson. Tori Love. Caroline Moore. Lauren Richards. Caitlin Smith. Kayla Smith. Brooklyn Taylor. Nubia West. Patricia Whitaker. Gabrielle Williams. Michaela Willis. Cameron James. And Madison Overstreet. The 2022 sub-debutantes.
Keep it going one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for our junior and our sub-debutantes. That was absolutely beautiful.
For some of these debutantes, their introduction to the Upsilon Alpha Omega Chapters Cotillion first began as sub-debs. U.A.O sub-debutantes are 9th and 10th graders who are considered ladies in waiting. Like the debutantes, they have participated in various community service projects, educational workshops, and bonding events. After months of serving together, these young ladies have formed a special sisterhood, of which they can be proud of.
It is certainly a privilege, everyone, and an honor to be a debutante. It is a rites of passage. It is an official coming out and a presentation into polite society for young women as they prepare for a full life full of promise and potential. For the 33rd, or the 33, excuse me, 11th and 12th graders here in Gwinnett County, being a part of this debutante program has truly provided a platform for them to learn etiquette, to give back to the community, and to build bonds that even go beyond tonight, that last into a lifetime.
And after our 10-minute intermission, we'll continue with the presentation portion of our program.
We will now have a 10-minute intermission. So why don't we tell everybody 8 so that they're back in their seats by 10.
7.5.
Does that work? We're going to ask Pretty Tammy, the DJ. Everybody, can we clap it up for our DJ real quick? Give her some energy. We want to ask her to put on a little intermission music. Everybody, please stand up, stretch your legs, visit the powder room, and we will see you back here in about 8 minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start making your way back to your seats, please. Let's make your way back to your seats. The intermission is coming to an end, so everyone please make it back to your seats. Wrap up those last pictures. Let's have a seat. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please make it back to your seats. Please make it back to your seats.
While meeting these girls, it really gave me the opportunity to find who I was while doing the workshop and then getting to know everybody else.
My favorite experience as a debutante was our debutante retreat together. It was our first time getting to spend time together as a result of the pandemic, and it was a great experience for us to be able to bond with each other, and I not only made new friends but strengthened the friendships that I already had. My favorite part of this experience was definitely the retreat. Being able to sip and paint with all the debutantes was really fun, and it was really fun being able to just like be in rooms together and be teens.
My favorite part of the cotillion was the retreat. We got to paint a debutante and I found that really interesting. I also really liked the college talk at the retreat because I got to ask questions about my favorite college that I'm interested in going to.
My favorite part of the cotillion experience was really the retreat. Being able to paint the picture of the debutante was fun since I like to do art myself and I kind of went off the rails with that. And being able to bond with all the other girls and make new friends, you know, talk about, you know, teenage stuff was really nice and fun. I really enjoyed it.
My favorite memory has been these dance practices with my escort and my friends. I've been able to laugh and make memories with them. And my favorite workshop has been the table talks because it gave me clarity on my college decision.
My favorite memory is the rehearsals and being able to laugh and connect with my friends better.
My favorite memory would be going to the Fox Theater and seeing Alvin Ailey with my mom because it was a very beautiful and inspiring performance. And my favorite workshop would probably be the dinner etiquette one because it showed me a lot of skills and tips that I can use in the future dinner parties that I attend.
My favorite cotillion experience was definitely the overnight retreat. It gave me a chance to know all of the girls and get a chance to form a bond and a friendship with them. My favorite workshop was the pink table talk because it gave me a chance to talk to 3 girls in a college, and it helped me decide where I wanted to go to college and what I wanted to do with my future.
My favorite event would be the mother and daughter outing at the Fox Theater in Atlanta.
All right, welcome back, everyone. If you are watching us online, please return to your screens and settle into your seats. Our debutantes, junior escorts, and their parents are ready to perform.
And in order for us to do that, everyone, we do want to thank and acknowledge our wait staff, but we are going to ask that they cease from serving at this time. We're going to ask that they cease from serving because the exquisite debutantes are just on the other side of those doors and they are ready. We're going to move this program right along But before we do, we have a message from our first Vice President of the U.A.O chapter. That would be Mrs. Anika Doucette.
Good evening. I am Anika Doucette, Vice President of Upsilon Alpha Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and I'm honored to be here tonight to witness 33 lovely debutantes and their escorts being presented to society. There's something special about being a debutante, but something a little bit more intriguing to be a part of this experience with U.A.O. Although we entered the planning of this event with every intention of us being fully in person, with all family and friends in one room to witness and celebrate our 2022 debutantes. But COVID, of course, had other plans for us. However, despite the challenges, we all have risen to the occasion and are here for the very first ever hybrid cotillion experience. These past 6 months, the debutante experience has been nothing short of amazing. Although different, they still were able to participate in rewarding educational and cultural programming that will serve as memories for them for a lifetime. The young ladies participated in multiple activities that included workshops, bonding events, photo sessions, service projects, business meetings, and of course, those waltz rehearsals. So tonight culminates their time together, their memories, and their Upsilon Alpha Omega debutante experience. These beautiful brown girls have embraced this moment with style and grace like no other. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We welcome you to the prelude to a vision fair.
As our debutantes make their way in the room, we ask that everyone please remain seated so that you have a full vision of the presentation.
Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls, best thing in the world. Never trade you for anybody else. And a brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls, the best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else. Singing.
She says she really grew up poor like me. Don't believe in nothing but the Almighty. Just a little jeans and a pure whitey. She never dreamed forever be nobody wifey. Yeah. She want a man a pretty but your heart is a mess. Play you like a villain cause she caught in a way. Tonight I am walking away. 9 to 5 mine and a grind, yeah. Tonight I might fall in love, depending on how you hold me. I'm glad that I'm calming down. Can't let no one come control me. Keep dancing and call it love. She fights it by falling slowly. If ever you are in doubt, remember what mama told me. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. Your back against the world. I never trade you for anybody else. A brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. The best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else.
Pose like a trophy when Naomi's walking. She need an Oscar for that pretty dark skin. Pretty like Lupita when the camera's closing. Drip broke the levee when my Kelly's rolling. I think tonight she might braid her braids. Melanin too dark to throw her shade. She minds her business and winds her waist. Roll like 24K. Okay.
Tonight I might fall in love, depending on how you hold me. I'm glad that I'm calming down. Can't let no one come control me. Keep dancing and call it love. She fighting but falling slowly. If ever you are in doubt, remember what mama told me. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. Your back against the world. I never trade you for anybody else. A brown skin girl, just like pearls. The best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else.
Oh, have you looked in the mirror lately? Wish you could trade eyes with me. Cause there's complexities in complexion, but your skin is glow like diamonds. Dig me like the earth, you be giving birth to everything alive, baby, know your worth. I love everything about you, from your nappy curls to every single curve, your body natural. Same skin that was broken, be the same skin taking over. Most things out of focus view, but when you're in the room, they notice you. Cause you're beautiful. Yeah, you're beautiful. Them gon' fall in love with you in all of your glory. Your skin is not only dark, it shines and it tells your story. Keep dancing, they can't control you. They watching, they all adore you. If ever you are in doubt, remember what mama told you. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. You're back against the wall. I never trade you for anybody else. Hey, brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. The best thing about the world. I never trade you for anybody else. Hey.
Skin girl, your skin just like pearls. Best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else singing.
Oh, come on, y'all. We can do better than that. Come on, y'all.
What an entrance. Now that is how you command attention when you walk into the room. We salute the beautiful debutantes and their phenomenal processional to Beyonce's Brown Skin Girl. We see you, ladies.
Give them a hand as they make their way to their seats, everyone. Give them a hand.
Where are we?
Now, these ladies look exquisite. Would you agree? They are beautiful, they are glistening, they are royal. However, we cannot and we will not forget about their junior escorts. We have an exciting and a handsome and a debonair and a smooth, and like my grandmama always used to say, ain't nothing like a black man in a suit. Did y'all hear that? Did my mic go out? What's happening? Are we good? That was supposed to be funny. Maybe the joke didn't land. I'm going to say it again, and then maybe y'all will get a laugh. My grandmama always said there's nothing like a black man in a suit. Okay, there we go. We got a crowd, Rob. We got a crowd.
Here we go.
We are going to ask that our junior escorts enter the ballroom. And of course, just like every superhero, they need their theme music. So as they come in, looking tall and handsome, you all give them some love. Let's welcome in our 2022 junior escorts. They are the future of Black history, our dynamic debutante bows for the evening. Fellas, we salute you. You may enter the room. Applause is not loud enough for these beautiful young black men. Oh, we are celebrating them tonight, y'all. Come on, make some noise. They have on their tails, their bow ties, and they are looking clean.
You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man. Calling on me like a young OG. I'm a classic man. Your knees get met by the street.
Yes, sir. one more time for our debutantes and our junior escorts, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, 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 yes.
Tonight, we are honored to officially introduce this stellar group of young ladies to society as debutantes.
And in tonight's presentation, everyone, each debutante is joined by her junior escort and her parents for an interlude in which she receives her pearls. Her pearls, that's right, her pearls are a symbol that now she is a young woman coming of age and entering into polite society. Are you all ready to get started? I am ready to meet these young ladies. Rod and I were at these rehearsals. Okay, I was getting to that. I was just giving a little.
It's okay.
Okay, I was letting the crowd know how impressed I was with these people. But parents, yes, that's right. We do need the parents to get in place at this time as well, so that when we do officially meet our debutantes and their junior escorts, we have the entire presentation ready. People online, we hope you are having a good time. We hope you are enjoying your virtual viewing party.
Please comment, please leave emojis, tell us how you feel and how is it going.
So the way this is going to go, everyone, as I was saying, we had a chance to meet these young ladies and these young men through these dress rehearsals, and Rod and I, I'm sure I could say,
oh, yes.
If I can, safe to say I can speak for you, that we are thoroughly impressed with the caliber of young folks who are gathered here tonight. I'm actually excited at this time that we're going to be able to find out all about their accomplishments and find out all about their involvement in school and even their future pursuits, where they may attend college and what professional aspirations they have. So we have quite a few, as you can see, quite a few debutantes and beaux tonight. So we ask that you all give them some energy just as if they were your own. We know that saying, it takes a village.
Do we have any former debutantes in the building? Make some noise for the former debutantes. People, you've been on this side, make some noise for yourselves. What about junior escorts? Any of the men, junior escorts from back in the day? Okay, men, we so shy, we just raise our hand. Yeah, I was one. Okay. What about HBCU grads? Where y'all at?
All right.
I love it, I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to meet our very first debutante of the night? We are honored to present debutante Alexis Bartlett. Alexis Bartlett. Debutante Alexis is a senior at Archer High School, where she participates in the Club, National English Honor Society, and the varsity volleyball team. In her reference letter, she is described as passionate, committed, and dedicated. Debutante Alexis is a member of the New Mercies Christian Church and participates in various high school programs. Tennessee State University is debutante Alexis's college of choice. Her career goal is to be an attorney. Her motto is, if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be, as said by Maya Angelou. Debutante Alexis is presented this evening by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Anthony and Nicole Bartlett. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Brianne Dupree, who is also a student at Archer High School. He is the son of Shauna and DeMarcus Winbush. Ladies and gentlemen, please make our very first debutante, Alexis Bartlett, feel the love.
Next I'm introducing debutante U.A.O Debutante. Debutante U.A.O is a student at Chattahoochee High School. In my years of experience, some people stand out for their great qualities, and U.A.O is one of those young people. She is well known for her positive demeanor, academic achievements, artistic gifts, and overall compassionate nature. Throughout the years I've known her, she has shown me time and time again that she is mature beyond her years and is a positive role model for young people. This is from Mrs. Henfield, Assistant Principal, Gwinnett County Public Schools. Debutante U.A.O plans to attend Howard University. Her motto is, "This too shall pass." 2 Corinthians 4:17-18. She likes this verse because she said it's truly gotten her through the most bad experiences in her life, just knowing hard times don't last forever, one way or another. Is grateful and hopeful. Debutante U.A.O is presented by her parents, Mr. Dale Adabi and Miss Sharina Morgan. Her strand of pearls will be presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Brandon Leonard, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Patrick Twan Leonard. He attends Chamblee High School. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante U.A.O Adabi. Beautiful. Next, introducing debutante Kennedy Brown. Debutante Kennedy's middle school principal, Principal Showell, Hull Middle School says, a few of the characteristics that best describe Kennedy are high-achieving, principled, service-oriented, and kind. And I will elaborate on each in the following paragraphs, and Principal Showell did. It was beautiful. As a junior at Peachtree Ridge High School, debutante Kennedy is extremely active in and out of school. At Peachtree Ridge, she is an honor student who finds time to participate in lacrosse, peer leader, Jack and Jill of America Incorporated, flag football, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, appointed page for the Georgia Capitol, DECA member, advanced theater member, Hands on Atlanta volunteer, Rainbow Village volunteer, and Starbucks barista. Additionally, debutante Kennedy has over 100 hours of community service. Debutante Kennedy attends Victory World Church. She plans to attend the University of Miami, and her career goal is to be an entrepreneur. Her motto is trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. The Lord knows best, and he has always guided me. He will never fail me. Thank you, God. Debutante Kennedy is presented by her parents, Mr. Philip W. and Dr. Sonia V. Brown. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is John Paul Aguilar, a student of Flowery Bridge High School. He is the son of Mr. and Mrs. John Maria Aguilar. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Kennedy Brown.
Introducing debutante Nyla Campbell. Nyla is referred to and has been referenced as the most responsible, self-confident, and thoughtful student I have ever had the privilege to teach. Coming from Mr. Travis, AP Seminar and Economics teacher and model UN coach at Luella High School in Locust Grove. Debutante Nyla is currently ranked #1 in her junior class. All right. She was also chosen to travel to Belize with the Frank Ski Foundation after a rigorous interview and presentation. Other extracurricular activities that debutante Nyla participates in are Secretary General in Model United Nations, a current student leader in the Beta Club, Mock Trial History Club, the SGA, Black Student Union, and a volunteer at the Lighthouse Community Hospice, writing letters to the patients. Debutante Nyla is undecided at this time about where she will attend college, even though I'm sure her choice will be the best one. Her career goal is to be her family's first generation self-employed attorney. She attends New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, and her motto is the 3 C's in life: choice, chance, and change. You must make the choice to take the chance if you want anything to change. Debutante Nyla is presented by her mother, Miss Jocelyn Campbell, and Mr. Mark Campbell. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother, and her junior escort is Grant Cromwell, a senior at Decatur High School, son of Miss Lori Cromwell. Ladies and gentlemen, that was debutante Nyla Campbell.
Our next debutante is Trinity Colbert. Trinity is a senior at DeKalb School of Arts. There, she is involved in numerous activities such as Triumph Music Honor Society, Beta Club, editor for Scribbler Literary Magazine, president of Impact Club, head arts advocate at DeKalb School of Arts, youth advocate with Georgians for the Arts, playwright of DeKalb School of the Arts, Black History Tour Show, Black Student Union, treasurer of the Eco Club, Black Women's Advocacy Group, member of Big Sibling Programs for incoming freshmen, assistant cheer coach for the Lithonia Lions recreational cheer team, model writing project writer, and president of the 2022 Upsilon Alpha Omega Debutantes. Miss Donna Howard, sponsor of Impact and SADD, says about debutante Trinity, this young lady is a born leader who thrives off commitment and achievements. She is truly an asset to our club and our school. Her motto, Isaiah 58:11, the Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered plant. Being guided by the Lord and hearing him has helped me throughout my life. Without him, I couldn't be who I am today. He knows the plans he has for me, so from him, I will not stray. Debutante Trinity attends Hillsong Atlanta Church. Her immediate goal is to be the 2022 valedictorian of her graduating high school class. Her career goal is to attend Howard University, receive a doctoral degree in musical therapy, and become a musical therapist. Debutante Trinity is presented by her parents, Miss Deontria Colbert and Miss Carla Adams. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Miles Anthony Johnson, who is also a student at DeKalb School of Arts. He's the son of Mr. and Mrs. Sylvester and Yolanda Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Trinity Colbert.
Introducing debutante Nyla Elise Cowan. As an honor student at Westlake High School in Atlanta, Georgia, debutante Nyla has taken a unique approach to helping her achieve her career goals by attending programs such as Emory University's School of Business, Columbia University's School of Business, and Wall Street Business Camp. She demonstrates honesty, courage, leadership, a caring spirit, along with the willingness to help others. Live by the Girl Scout codes, said Miss Bethany Davis, troop leader for the Girl Scouts of Greater Atlanta. Debutante Nyla is in pursuit of her Gold Award. At Westlake High School, debutante Nyla is a member of the marching band and concert band, playing the piccolo and the flute. Member of the National Beta Club as well as the varsity swim team. Debutante Nyla attends Trinity AME Church, and her college choices fall between North Carolina A&T, go Aggies, oh, okay, and Florida Agricultural Mechanical University, go Rattlers. Her career goal is to become a graphic designer and producer of apps. Her motto is Isaiah 41:10, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This is one of my favorite Bible verses because it's telling me that God will always be there for me, even in the midst of hardship, and he will always provide me with the strength I need to make it through. Debutante Nyla is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rodney and Donna Cowan. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother, and she is escorted tonight by Brent Morton, who also attends Westlake High School. He is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Brian and Felicia Morton. Ladies and gentlemen, Debutante Nyla Cowan.
Introducing Debutante Haley Douglas. Possibly my favorite characteristics of Haley is that she never just accepts the status quo without first questioning it. She speaks her mind in a way that others cannot help but stop and listen to, and genuinely cares for others and their well-being, states Miss Smith, her American literature teacher at Collins Hills High School. Debutante Haley's resume is comprehensive and impressive for a teen. Get Out the Vote, Christmas Shoebox Ministry, 2021 Congresswoman Carolyn Brundrow, High School Youth Council, Greater North Atlanta chapter of Jack and Jill of America, Incorporated, senior team board member, historian, varsity basketball team, volleyball team, drama club. Debutante Haley attends 12 Stone Church. She's undecided on which college she will attend. Her career goal is to attend medical school and become a trauma and orthopedic surgeon. Her motto, I'm learning every day to allow the space between where I am and where I want to be to inspire me and not terrify me. I can even ask for help. Not feeling like I have to know everything, that's where growth comes in. In the not knowing, Tracy Ellis Ross. Debutante Haley is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Reginald and Rita Douglas. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Jaden Bender, a student at Milton High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Debutante Haley Douglas.
Introducing Debutante Hunter Ray Glover. Debutante Hunter is an honor student at Lithia Springs High School, where she is referred to as a creative spirit, which led her to becoming a teen entrepreneur. She's always had a love for skincare, beauty, self-care, and aromas. And I'm thinking you mean maybe aromatherapy? I'm hoping that kind of aroma. This led her to becoming a chandler, developing natural soaps, body butters, and scrubs, as described by her teacher at Lithia Springs High School. Her company, called B.O.K, is also a very successful launch. She is an advocate for adolescents with learning disabilities and wants to partner with the school systems in raising more awareness of the need for more streamlined curriculums for this area of education. Debutante Hunter is Miss FCCLA, Family Community Career Leaders of America, editor of the yearbook, and participant of the DeKalb Decatur chapter of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women. Debutante Hunter attends New Birth Baptist Church, and she will attend Georgia State University. Her career goal is to pursue a degree in entrepreneurship with a minor in psychology of the arts. Her motto is, don't worry if you are not where you want to be yet. Great things take time. I love that quote, says Hunter, because it's important to learn how to be patient and trust that everything will work out. Debutante Hunter is presented tonight by her parents, Mrs. Tijuana Glover and Mr. Jerry Glover. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother, Miss Tijuana Glover. Her junior escort is Matthew McMillan, a senior at Shamley Charter High School, who is the son of Miss LaShawn McMillan. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome into society, Debutante Hunter Ray Glover.
Introducing debutante Juliana Elaine Good. Beta Club, African American Studies Club, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, Peer Leadership, Alpha Kappa Alpha, CAP, aka Academic Intervention Tutor, Brookwood Merge Program, Pegasus Literary Magazine, and Podcast, Girl Up Inspire are just some of the activities debutante Juliana Good is involved in as a junior at Brookwood High School. Ms. Garcia, Juliana's former language arts teacher, says whether she's working with volunteer organizations within our community, being a standout peer leader that guides our younger students, or simply serving as a role model of what a poised, refined, and exceptional student should look like and act like, Juliana never fails to put her heart into everything she does. Debutante Juliana attends Grace Snellville Church. She is undecided about which college she will attend. Her career goal is to be a speech language pathologist. Her motto, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Debutante Juliana is presented by her parents, Mr. Antoine and Dr. Kayana Good. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Bailey Dooley, a student at Brookwood High School. He is the son of Mr. Travis and Dr. Vanessa Dooley. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Juliana Elena Good.
Introducing debutante Caitlin Hamlet. Debutante Caitlin is a junior at Archer High School. She is a member of the Beta Club, cheerleading squad, lacrosse team, and the choir. She also volunteers at McConnell Middle School with the 8th grade cheering squad. Miss Lori Roberts, one of her teachers and head cheerleading coach, refers to debutante Caitlin as saying, although she is extremely dedicated to cheerleading and lacrosse, she never let it get in the way of achieving excellent grades in all of her rigorous classes. She proved this by being inducted to the Beta Club during her sophomore year with, get this everybody, a 4.0 GPA. Debutante Caitlin is a member of the New Jerusalem Baptist Church, and she will also be attending Georgia Southern University with a career goal of becoming a dental hygienist. Her motto is Jeremiah 29:11. We love staying in Jeremiah, don't we? Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans, come on, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil. Plans to give you a future and a hope. This is my favorite Bible quote because it is consistent in reminding me of God's plan for all of his children, and regardless of our situations. It encourages me to walk through hard times and prosper, says debutante Caitlin. She is being presented with her parents this evening, Mr. and Mrs. Franklin and Ada Hamlet. Her strand of pearls is being also presented by her mother. Her junior escort this evening is Kyle Collins, a student from Archer High School who is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Meldrin and Capri Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Caitlin Hamlet.
Next we have debutante Raina Hubbard. Miss Cratch Caston, Archer High School teacher, describes debutante Raina this way. Raina's commitment to continuous learning, punctuality, and follow-through are just a few of the qualities that make her an outstanding recommendation. Raina's attention to detail and motivation set her apart from the very beginning. As a senior at Archer High School, debutante Raina actively participates in the Black Student Union and the varsity volleyball team. In the community, she has participated in the Little Miss AKA pageant, and as a sub-debutante, both with Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, debutante Raina is proudly entering her 11th year as a Girl Scout with Troop 1717. Her motto, God is within her, she will not fail. Psalms 46:5, this is my favorite Bible verse because even though I experience falls and failures, God will always be behind me to pick me up. Debutante Raina attends New Mercies Christian Church. She plans to attend Tennessee State University. Her career goal is to major in human sciences with a concentration in food and nutrition and a minor in sports science so that she can pursue a career as a clinical dietitian or nutrition counseling and fitness coordinator. Debutante Raina is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Fred Elizabeth Hubbard. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Nathan Morales, who is also a student at Archer High School. He's the son of Krista Vinson. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Raina Hubbard.
Beautiful. Is everyone having a good time tonight? I need some energy in the room. That was our first set. That was our first 11 debutantes. Are we ready for the next, number 12? Yes, everybody? The energy is still up in the room? All right, because we're just turning the first lap. We've got a couple more beautiful, beautiful women to celebrate. Introducing debutante Hannah Jean-Gilles. Debutante Hannah is a student at North Gwinnett High School. She is a member of the National Honor Society and HOSA. She is also a member of Jack and Jill of America Incorporated, where she serves on the executive board. She's also a Sunday school teacher and a certified lifeguard. Her math teacher at her high school describes Hannah as, her personal strengths are as impressive as her intellectual accomplishments. She is an active and outgoing presence in our class. Debutante Hannah is a member of Gwinnett Church, and as a junior, she is undecided about her choice in college at this time, but she does know that her career goal is to be a surgeon. Debutante Hannah is presented tonight by her parents, Dr. and Mrs. Mark and Mavis Jean-Gilles. Her strand of pearls tonight is being presented by her mother. And her junior escort this evening is Grant Godfrey. He is also a student at North Gwinnett High School. Grant is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Randall and Rhonda Godfrey. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome debutante Hannah Jean-Gilles.
Introducing debutante Anya Celise Jones. Debutante Anya is a junior at North Gwinnett High School. She's an extremely busy student in and outside of school. With Jack and Jill of America Incorporated, Greater North Atlanta chapter, she has served in many capacities. Presently the senior team president, campaign manager for the regional team vice president, team historian, and junior team president. Junior team vice president in school and the community she's a part of. Sugarloaf Performing Arts Dance, Ballet, Point, and Contemporary, company member for Dance North at North Gwinnett High School 2019 through 2021, selected for the North Gwinnett High School Gwinnett County Dance Day 2020, 2013 Little Miss AKA for Upsilon Alpha Omega Chapter, 2013 Little Miss Congeniality, and Little Miss AKA Pageant. We have talked at length on countless occasions about how her gifts and talents are exactly what our society needs, says Miss Green, debutante Anya's middle school teacher. Anya has the quiet tenacity to ask difficult questions and find solutions that are creatively challenging. Her motto, "You did not come this far to only come this far." Debutante Anya attends Gwinnett Church. Though she hasn't decided which college or university she will attend, she does know that it will be an HBCU. And her career goal is to be a registered nurse. Debutante Anya is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Ursula Jones. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Debutante Anya's junior escort is Justin Maxwell Lett, a student at John Creeks High School. His parents are Katina H. Lett and J. Martin Lett. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Anya Celeste Jones.
Introducing debutante Jules Kelly. Debutante Jules is completing her senior year at Peachtree Ridge High School as a student council member and a member of the French Honor Society. Debutante Jules is celebrating her 4th year on the varsity softball team as a starter, as well as being a member of the Lady Dukes traveling softball team. Miss Vernon, her French teacher, refers to her as Jules will complete AP French in the spring of her senior year, which is a feat that not many students accomplish. Completing 6 levels of world language during their high school career is unprecedented. Her motto is, my favorite inspirational quote, "Don't be afraid to be great." My dad says it to me all the time, and it really does encourage me to step out of the box and allow myself to show the world how dope I really am. You didn't really say that, I just threw that in there, Jules. Debutante Jules will attend HU, Howard University. Her career goal is to be an athletic trainer. Debutante Jules is presented tonight by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Satchel and Tisha, that's my name, ow, Tisha Kelly. Her strand of pearls is presented tonight by her beautiful mother named Tisha. Jaden Aldham, a student at Grayson High School, is her junior escort, and he is the son of Mylan Aldman and Maisha Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful debutante Jules Kelly.
Introducing Alana LeBron Bradwaite. Debutante Alana is a senior at Ford School. There she holds the school's most innovative business idea award. Debutante Alana has held apprenticeships with the City of Jonesboro Mayor's Office and the Clayton County Police Department. She is currently participating in an apprenticeship at the City of Refuge, which is a faith-based environment that assists families and individuals transitions out of crisis. Debutante Alana has also been a cheerleader and on the dance team. Her motto, I have 2 favorite quotes. Every soul is whole, no matter how wounded the mind is. This quote means to not judge people. Everyone has a backstory, and behind that facade is a person just like yourself. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes has no tears. This quote reminds me to keep going when I'm in a dark place, because good things will soon come. Debutante Alana will attend Howard University. Debutante Alana is presented by her parents, Mrs. Opal Bradwaite and Mr. Varlos Bradwaite. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Jaden Barnes, a student at Mount Zion High School. He is the son of Mrs. Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Alana LeBron Bradwaite.
Introducing debutante Jessica Martin. Throughout her school years, Jessica has striven to be an elite scholar. She is a member of Brookwood's Rho Kappa, Tri-M, and NAHS honor societies. Jessica is a 6-year Mercer University Scholar student, youth graduate in courses such as math, science, and writing. That comes from Jessica's teacher, Miss Duncan. Additionally, at Brookwood High School, she has been participating in the following activities: sophomore Miss Brookwood, second runner-up to Miss Junior Miss Brookwood, Brookwood Senior SGA rep, president of Brookwood Spanish Club, secretary and historian of Brookwood Spanish Club, head varsity junior varsity wrestling manager, high school track wrestling statistics keeper, Brookwood Chamber Orchestra bass player, Smithsonian Museum digital transcription volunteer, 2020 East Side Medical Center Explorer student, American Top Team Kickboxing and Boxing, Alpha Kappa Alpha sub-debutante, freshman Brookwood Bronco upstander. Ladies and gentlemen, our next president of the United States. No, I'm kidding. That was fantastic. That was just in high school. Can't wait to get to college. Jessica's motto is, do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at the close of the day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Despite any challenges that may arise in life, this quote encourages me to keep on keeping on. Debutante Jessica attends Hopewell Missionary Baptist Church. She will attend LSU to pursue her career goal in becoming a neurosurgeon. She is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence and Bridget Martin. Her strand of pearls was presented by her mother, and her junior escort was Noah Frazier, the son of Prentice and Tracy Frazier. Noah attends Parkview High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the future Dr. Jessica Martin.
Next, we're introducing debutante Caleb Lewis. Debutante Caleb is a senior at Greater Atlanta Christian Schools. Caleb performed admirably in my class, constantly staying engaged, turning in assignments on time, and giving forth her best efforts at all times, says Mr. Tim Ball, a biology science teacher at Greater Atlanta Christian School. Debutante Caleb is also affiliated with Dance Company, Ballet, AP Art Student, Unity Club, Red Cross Club, and Art Department of Cancer Kids First. Her motto, we cannot become what we want by remaining what we are. This resonates with me because you can't expect to grow without change. Debutante Caleb is presented by her parents, Kenya Lewis and Ezekiel Lewis. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Matthew Taylor, a student at Greater Atlanta Christian School. He is the son of Miss Shawnette Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Caleb Lewis. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, debutante Caleb Lewis.
What a special number, number 18. Debutante 18 tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Deb Ashton Maxwell. Debutante Ashton is committed to service, period. She has participated in the Martin Luther King Parade, and Martin Luther King Day of service for multiple years, in addition to volunteering for the Relay for Life and Adopt a Mile service project. What brings her the most joy and influencing her career path the most is helping out senior populations and other community health-based activities. And that comes from Miss Rochelle Allen. Debutante Ashton is a senior and honors athlete on the North Gwinnett High School basketball team. She's a member of the Team Elite Travel Basketball Group, Environmental Club, and Fashion Club. Ashton's motto is Romans 12:2. I love this verse because it tells me that I should be who I want to be in a world of just hate. And let myself and my mind grow into who I know that I can be. Debutante Ashton is a member of the Gwinnett Church, and she has not decided where she will attend college, but she has decided that she will choose to enter either as a dermatologist or in sports. Debutante Ashton is presented tonight by her parents, Mr. Donald Maxwell and Mrs. Rhonda Maxwell. Her strand of pearls is presented by her beautiful mother, and her junior escort is R.J. Godfrey, also a student at North Gwinnett High School. He is the son of Rhonda and Randall Godfrey. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful debutante Ashton Maxwell.
Next, we're introducing debutante Caitlin Peppers. Debutante Caitlin is a senior at Shiloh High School. She's a member of the National Beta Club. Debutante Caitlin volunteers with the Lawrenceville Cooperative and Nothing But Truth Ministries. She has consistently scored the stellar level, maintaining a 3.9 GPA as she's worked behind the scenes of several events. Her efforts ensured that tasks were completed with fidelity, and watching her grow, it has been apparent that her efforts are matchless and classifies her as a hard worker determined to reach every single goal she has set for herself, says Ms. Farmer, Gwinnett County teacher. Her motto, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Anonymous. It is a beautiful quote that reminds you, find the good in simple things. Caitlin is presented by her father, Mr. Cannon Peppers, and mother, Quenisha Peppers. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother, Quenisha Peppers. She plans to attend Georgia State University. Her junior escort is Cameron Rayner, a student from Grayson High School. He is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rayner. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Caitlin Peppers.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing debutante Eva Poole. Debutante Eva is a junior at Mill Creek High School, where she is the member of the track and field team. Spoken by one of her teachers, Mr. Rapley, who is her science instructor, he says, Eva has proven to be hardworking, responsible, honest, and courteous. She works well with others, and she leads by example. She has a passion for ensuring animals are properly cared for and has volunteered her time in the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Additionally, debutante Eva has worked several years as a youth counselor with the Fernbank Science Center. Debutante Eva's motto is, "For there is always light if we are only brave enough to see it." If only brave enough to be it, and that is from Amanda Gorman. Of course, Amanda, who spoke at Joe Biden's inauguration inspired her to keep pushing forward, especially in the middle of a pandemic when everything is different and we all are learning how to live. Debutante Eva is a member of Christ the King Baptist Church, and she will attend Tuskegee University to become a forensic scientist or a veterinarian. Debutante Eva is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Walter and Paulette Poole III. Her strand of pearls was presented by her mother, and her junior escort is Tobias Madison Jr., also a student at Mill Creek High School. Tobias is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Tobias and Charlene Madison Sr. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Eva Poole.
Introducing debutante Victoria Prude. Ms. Felton, head coach at Greater Atlanta Christian School, had this to say about debutante Victoria. The saying, "If at first you don't succeed, try again," comes to mind when I think of Victoria. She didn't make my team the first year she tried out, and now she's the team captain. The true definition of determination, focus, and hard work. As a senior at Greater Atlanta Christian School, debutante Victoria is on the varsity dance team, Band Spirit Line Auxiliary, Spanish Club, Beta Club, National Honor Society for Dance Arts, and the Spanish Honor Society. Her motto, Philippians 4:13, is my favorite verse because I can rely on it when I'm going through difficult times. It helps motivate me and remind me what I can do. Debutante Victoria attends Greater Travelers Rest Baptist Church. Her career goal is to become a nurse. Debutante Victoria is presented by her parents, Reverend Wallace and Mrs. Nakora Prude. Her strand of pearls are presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Christian White, a student at Eagles Landing Christian Academy. He is the son of Mr. Chris and Mrs. Stephanie White. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Victoria Prude.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing debutante Victoria Prude. I'm sorry, that was Victoria. All right, this is debutante December Ritchie. Debutante December is a junior at Brookwood High School. December is part of the peer leadership program, and peer leaders are chosen through an extensive application process, including teacher recommendations and an interview. One of her counselors refers to her as an excellent student, as December is also a member of DECA, Rho Kappa National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, African American Studies Club, Fashion Club, and has volunteered for Jumpstart to Math and a math coach. She has knocked on doors for candidates like Stacey Abrams and written postcards for Marlene Taylor Crawford, candidate for Lawrenceville City Council. December's motto is, "You can't make decisions based on the fear and the possibility of what might happen." And that comes from our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama. Debutante December attends Grace Church, and she will attend Howard University in the fall. Her career goal is to become an architect. She is presented tonight by her parents, Mr. Chantel Ritchie. That would be Anthony Tishner, her uncle, and her mother, Mrs. Danielle Ritchie. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother, and her junior escort is Patrick Campbell, a student at Brookwood High School. He is the son of Mr. Mark Campbell and Mrs. Monique Campbell. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante December Ritchie.
Introducing debutante Tyler Scott. Assistant lacrosse coach at Mountain View High School had this to say about debutante Tyler's character. First, Tyler is dependable, trustworthy, dutiful, arriving early. Tyler participates fully in our training and was always prepared for each practice. She's always first in line for our drills and is a fine example for our first-year players and emulate. She takes practice seriously and is a fierce competitor during games. As a junior at Mountain View High School, debutante Tyler is on the varsity lacrosse team, Beta Club, Key Club, and the National Honor Society. She is a Cumin reading completer, a member of the Greater North Atlanta chapter of Jack and Jill of America Incorporated, where she has served as protocol chair and chaplain. Tyler is also a member of the North Atlanta chapter of Top Teens of America Incorporated and has served as financial secretary and senior citizens chair. Her motto, you don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. Debutante Tyler attends Trinity United Church of Christ. She is undecided of her college of choice, but has narrowed her career goal to either an orthodontist or a physician. Debutante Tyler is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mr. Victor and Tara Scott. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Brett Andrews Jr., a student at Parkview High School. He's the son of Mr. Brett Andrews and Dr. Noreen Andrews. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Tyler Scott.
Introducing debutante Caden Skeet. Debutante Caden is a senior at Atlanta International School. As an International Baccalaureate Diploma Program student, she is a member of the Black Student Union, AIS Against Human Trafficking, the Investment Club, the band, mock trial, varsity cheerleading, the Equity Initiative, and she founded her school's paper entitled Defining Black Excellence at AIS. She participated in her school's summer STEAM internship program, and she is a student ambassador. Outside of school, Caden serves on the executive board of the Greater North Atlanta chapter of Jack and Jill of America. She is also a 21st century leader, a student leader, a teen journalist, and facilitator at VOX Teen Communications. She has founded her own social justice platform entitled the Social Justice Project. Debutante Caden is presented tonight by Mr. Mark Skeet and Dr. Karen Dudley Skeet. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother, and her junior escort is Christopher Hammond, a student at Peachtree Ridge High School. He is the son of Mr. Marcus Hammond and Mrs. Lackey Hammond. Her motto is, "She believed she could, so she did." That is my favorite quote because I have to overcome so many obstacles throughout the pandemic, and this quote is a true representation of how anything is possible if you just believe you can. Debutante Caden is deciding between the University of Miami and North Carolina A&T State University. I vote HBCU, but that's your decision. She's going to study, help me out, Rod. Kinesiology, is that right? Kinesiology with a minor in Spanish. With her bachelor's degree, Caden hopes to attend graduate school to fulfill the rest of the requirements needed to become a well-rounded physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful debutante Caden Skeet.
Introducing debutante Ryan Alexandria Tompkins. Debutante Ryan is a senior at Capstone Academy, Atlanta. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Environmental Club, volunteer coach for the Special Olympics of Georgia, and a level 10 competitive gymnast. Miss Belinda Willis, director of Capstone Academy, says, while a student at Capstone Academy, Ryan has always contributed in a positive way, both academically and socially. She's an active participant in student life and has an amazing grasp of the world around her. Her motto, Colossians 3:23-24. This verse reminds me and encourages me to put my best foot forward and work hard in the name of the Lord. Debutante Ryan is a member of the World Life Church. She will attend the University of Connecticut, Bridgeport, and major in medicine. Debutante Ryan is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Brian and India Tompkins. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Samuel Allen, a student at Harbor Oaks High School. His parents are Mr. and Mrs. Roger and Heather Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Ryan Alexandria Tompkins.
Introducing debutante Makai Thornton. Miss Baptiste, pre-calculus teacher at Grayson High School, feels this way about debutante Makai. Makai consistently performs well on all assessments and is a stellar student with regards to time and turning in her work. Makai has been a great peer leader in the classroom and helping struggling students strive to reach their full potential. She is extremely respectful and has a wonderful work ethic. Debutante Makai is a member of the Beta Club, volleyball team, and the Graphic Design Club. Her motto is, never sacrifice who you are just because someone has a problem with it. After years of changing who I was for other people, I refuse to deny who I am for the good opinion of another person. Oh, so wise to be so young. Debutante Makai is a member of One Life Church. She will attend North Carolina A&T University, where her career goal is to be a concept artist. Debutante Makai is being presented tonight by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Marie Thornton. Her strand of pearls is being strung by her mother, and her junior escort this evening is Alan Robinson, a student also at Grayson High School. He is the son of Tahidu DeWitt. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful debutante Makai Thornton.
Introducing debutante Jayla Turner. She's a humble, grounded in her faith, and a servant heart. Each week, she comes up with fun ideas to help us increase engagement across our social media platforms, followers, and community involvement. Our impressions have grown over 200% since she has taken the lead. This is how Mr. Tello, State Farm Manager, describes his intern, debutante Jayla Turner. Debutante Jayla is a senior at Greater Atlanta Christian Schools. There, she is a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, Spanish Club, the National Spanish Honor Society, president of the National Honor Society for Dance Arts, captain of the varsity dance team, captain of the varsity golf team, senior leader of the varsity competition, and the senior leader of the varsity sideline cheer team. When do you have time to go to school? Her motto, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I love this Bible verse because it's a constant reminder that as long as I have God on my side, I can get through all hardships and obstacles that come my way because I know they will make me stronger and a wiser person in the end. Debutante Jayla attends Berrien Christian Church. She is undecided on her choice of college, but she does know that she wants to be an entrepreneur. Debutante Jayla is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Anwar Nicole Turner. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Maurice McKay Jr., a student at Brookwood High School. He is the son of Miss Linda McKay. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Jayla Turner.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing debutante Madison Vaughn. Debutante Madison is a junior at Marietta High School. Her teacher refers to her as superb leadership. Without question, she is one of my top 3-year cadets and is my current Kitty Hawk Honor Society commander. I selected her as commander because of her dedicated work ethic, her take charge attitude, her solid communication skills, and ability to make things happen. That comes from James T. Wilson, retired Colonel of the United States Air Force. Other awards that debutante Madison has earned are Military Order of the Purple Heart, Air Education and Training Badge, Academic Achievement Award, and the Distinguished Unit Award for 3 consecutive years. Madison is also a member of the varsity soccer team, Environmental Club President, Beta Club, National Honor Society, the Black Student Union, American Institute of Architecture Students, and the Girl Scouts of America, as well as the Ballet Club. Her motto is simply, "You don't have to do anything to deserve being loved." Debutante Madison attends Turner Chapel AME, and she is undecided on which college she will attend. Her career choice, however, is between becoming an architect or a structural engineer. Debutante Madison is being presented tonight by her parents, Dr. Arthur Vaughn and Mrs. Octavia Vaughn. Her strand of pearls is being strung by her mother, and her junior escort is Yori Bird, a student at J.A. Newton High School and who is the son of Gary and Renicio Bird. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome debutante Madison Vaughn.
Introducing debutante Erin Walker. Erin has been a violinist in my orchestra classes throughout her high school journey. This is becoming more and more rare as students feel pressured to take more AP classes, diversify their course loads for college applications, or simply have too many extracurricular demands to remain in an elective course. Erin has managed to effectively juggle academics, orchestra, and volleyball with grace and dedication, says Ms. Balcom, orchestra director, Archer High School. Debutante Erin is a member of the Black Student Union, a senior ambassador of Girl Scout Troop 3486, has been a Girl Scout for 12 years, and is a member of student leadership at 12 Stone Church. Her motto, "Falling down is an accident, staying down is a choice," because the longer you keep going, the stronger your determination to complete the project is. Debutante Erin attends 12 Stone Church. She will attend Tennessee State University. Her career goal is business and entrepreneurship. Debutante Erin is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Eric and Kim Walker. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Caleb Gatewood, a student at Archer High School. He is the son of Mr. Kendrick Gatewood and Mrs. Shaquita Gatewood. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Erin Walker.
I'm going to check in with the audience before we introduce the next debutante. Are you all still with us tonight? We are not finished yet. Come on, I need to hear a little bit more energy than that. Come on, everybody. We could be in a hospital, we could be in a courtroom trying to bail these young people out, but we're celebrating them tonight. So we want to make sure that the energy is still up in the room. Come on, somebody. All right. Debutante number 30. Come on, y'all, we hanging in. Somebody got a bottle of water? Bring it on up here for Rod and myself.
Seriously. Bring that on up here.
Introducing debutante Leah Walker. Leah's teacher, Mr. McNair, says Leah is a well-rounded student who continues to do well through diligence and perseverance. She has spent countless hours volunteering and helping others grow and learn. I've watched her with young girls and personally can say that she is a positive example of being the change that she wants to see. Come on, Gandhi. Yes. Debutante Leah is a senior at Brookwood High School, where she is a member of the orchestra, color guard, and student government association. She also plays the piano and is a member of the Girl Scouts. Leah's motto is, "I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me." I chose that verse because it was the first verse I learned, and I use it every day in my life. Debutante Leah is a member of 12 Stone Church, and her college and career choices are unclear, but she knows she definitely is going to go to college and does not want to skip that part. Leah is presented tonight by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. DeWitt, and Shiva Walker. Her strand of pearls is being presented by her beautiful mother, and her junior escort is Ronnie Battle III, who is a student at Brookwood High School. He is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Battle. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome debutante Leah Walker.
Introducing debutante Kirsten Rebecca Wright. Debutante Kirsten is a junior at Mills Creek High School. At Mills Creek, she is a member of the National Honor Society, Talon Club, DECA, track and field team, lettering in pole vault and sprints. As modeled by her family, Kirsten volunteers her time through various service affiliations. She has completed community service hours through her work with local book drives, the Minority Law and Research Institute at Southern University Law Center, Lewis Quarterman Salon, Gwinnett Bar Association Law Explorers Program, and Antioch Baptist Church. This level of commitment to service and learning proves Kirsten's passion for helping others, but also helping herself develop into a well-rounded individual, writes Miss Tracy Morant Adams. Debutante Kirsten also plays the violin and piano. Her motto, Psalms 46:1, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. This is my grandmother's favorite quote, and the words calm me during challenging times and gives me strength daily to know that God is here for me. Debutante Kirsten attends Antioch Baptist Church. She plans to attend the University of Alabama, Roll Tide, as a business major, followed by attending Southern University Law Center to become an attorney. Debutante Kirsten is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Sean and Bridget Wright. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Colin Andrew Peters, a student at Newton High School. He's the son of Mr. and Mrs. Andrew and Loretta Peters. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Kirsten Rebecca Wright.
Introducing debutante number 32, debutante Dakota Wims. Miss Caldwell, the assistant principal at Gwinnett City Schools, says, "I have witnessed her grow into an extraordinary individual who approaches both academic and personal pursuits with failure-free attitudes." Debutante Dakota Wims is a senior at Mountain View High School, where she is a member of the Key Club. She is a member of the All-Star Cheer Squad and the youth ministry at her church. She has volunteered with the Hosea Feed the Hungry Foundation, and her motto is, "A girl can be two things, who and what she wants." Debutante Dakota is a member of the Poplar Springs Baptist Church, and she will attend the University of Georgia, where her career goal is to accelerate in mass communications and broadcasting. Debutante Dakota is being presented tonight by her parents, Mr. Eric Wims and Mrs. Valeria Wims. Her strand of pearls is being presented tonight by her mother, and her junior escort is Tyler Favors, a student also at Mountain View High School, who is the son of Troy Favors and Pamela Wims. Her escort is Leonard Henshaw. Thank you for that correction, Mom. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please present debutante Dakota Wims.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 33.
Rod said number 33. Act like that's your baby.
Lots of energy. Introducing debutante Sydney Zachary. Debutante Sydney is a senior at Brookwood High School. She enjoys membership in the National Honor Society, Beta Club, Student Government Association, Technology Student Association, Spanish Club, Chorus, and the varsity track and field team. She has participated in numerous community service projects such as Adopt a Road, Food Co-op, Dance-a-thon, and the Publix Marathon, just to name a few. Sydney is an exceptional woman who is determined and motivated and will accomplish any task before her. She sets high standards for herself in all areas of life. Miss Mitchell, counselor, Eagles Landing High School. Her motto, Psalms 139:14. I love this quote because it always reminds me that I am perfect because I was created the way that God intended for me to be. Debutante Sydney is a member of the Berean Christian Church. She will attend North Carolina A&T University. Her career goal is to become an architectural engineer. Debutante Sydney is presented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Cedric and Erica Zachary. Her strand of pearls is presented by her mother. Her junior escort is Boris Stevens Jr., a student at Brookwood High School. He's the son of Mr. and Mrs. Boris and Haristina Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, debutante Sydney Zachary.
Just like that, shout out to all my Sex and the City watchers, shout out to our virtual audience at home, and just like that, you have our 2022 presentation of 33 lovely and exquisite young ladies. Come on, everybody, at home, in person, let us give them some love. For our debutantes, that's right, you can stand to your feet.
Stand to your feet all around.
And give them some love, everybody. They were absolutely beautiful and accomplished, very poised, and I know the parents are proud as they can be.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for these talented and gifted students to take over the dance floor. Up next is a special performance from our debutantes and the junior escorts. I think you guys are going to love this. Seriously, if you're watching Cotillion online, show the young ladies and gentlemen some love. And for those of you in person with us, please keep your seats, pull out your cameras, but please keep off the flash.
Oh, come on, everybody. Here we go. One more time. One more time. Oh my goodness, I love it, I love it. I think I want to see that again. I don't know, do I want to see that again? Because everybody didn't get a chance to do that. Rod, I need my co-MC to come up here and join me very quickly. Come on, Rod. Right, that was the performance from our beautiful debutantes and their junior escorts. That was simply exquisite, and I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, that tune that our beautiful escorts and beautiful debutantes and escorts performed to was by a black artist, or black artists.
Didn't know that.
Plural, absolutely. And so I think there's more from where that came from, and so we're going to have another set of performances, or well, this will be our dads. I think that's right, Rod.
Yes,
is that right?
Yeah, so as the dads make their way over, we'd like to acknowledge the choreographer for the 2 dance routines we've seen tonight. Choreographer, I'm sorry, Dr. Rochelle Kirkland. And Dr. Kirkland is the director of dance at Gwinnett County's Discovery High School, and she's a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
And in case you all don't know, as the fathers are making their way to the floor to find their daughters, this is a special occasion for dads too in debutante history, because this is a chance for fathers to be present and to present their beautiful daughters, or father figures to present their loved ones into society. So can we give it up for present dads, present uncles, present father figures, present loved ones who are here in support of their beautiful debutantes tonight. Everybody, the dance floor is yours. And these debutantes, y'all. Come on. This is a freestyle dance in case you couldn't tell. We know you're enjoying this at home. Light it up in the chat right now, everybody. Let's go.
So very lovely.
That's so sweet, man. Y'all make some noise for these fathers one more time. That is so amazing. I think I can see that again.
I think I can see it again, too. You all do know this was only half of our debutante community. We have another half of our debutante community that is going to make their way to the dance floor. So let's give them some hand claps. Let's give them some love. Pretty Tammy, the DJ, play a little movement music here while we get the transitions going on. Back to our escorts, from the senior escorts to the junior escorts. That's right, the senior escorts, also known as father figures, and the junior escorts, also known as the beaux. As we are making this transition, Rod, I mean, a little bit of trivia.
Okay, I like trivia.
Would you mind that?
I like trivia.
Do you know what year the first black cotillion took place in this country?
In this country?
Yes.
I'm gonna go 19. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go 60. I'm gonna go 60 right now.
1960. I got one better for you. The first African American cotillion took place in 1895 in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Nowhere near.
That was an epicenter of a lot of affluent black people during that time, the early or late 19th century. And so the presentation into society took place in New Orleans, 1895.
I had no idea. That is very interesting.
Absolutely. It looks like, what were we going to say?
You should give me some multiple choice, though.
Okay, maybe.
Kind of played me in front of everybody.
Next trivia, next time.
A, B, and C.
I'll do that on the next one. It looks like our junior escorts
are ready to rock.
And our debutantes are ready to go. We want to see that whole thing one more time, and guess what? We're going to give them the same energy in the same way that we did the first group. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 junior escorts and the debutantes.
Y'all make some noise for them one more time, one more time.
And just like that, our second group of debutantes and escorts have completed their beautiful waltz. We're going to invite who?
The fathers.
We're going to invite the fathers. Come grab your beautiful debutante daughters for the one and only father-daughter waltz.
And while the fathers are making their way to the dance floor, I'd like to give our sincere apologies. We left out some of the junior escorts, including Jaden Bender of Milton High School, son of Dr. J. Bender and Mrs. Tammy Bender. Y'all make some noise for Jalen Bender, please.
This is a proud moment for our dads. We know that that song is a little throwback, Rod, of Stevie Wonder's. Did you know who he wrote that song for?
I know this one. It was for his daughter.
It was for his daughter, born in 1973. That was a special year when the names were like Aisha, Tisha, Tamika, Keisha. And so that was the trend in the 70s. And so I want everybody to feel that same love that Stevie Wonder wrote for his daughter as our fathers take the floor with their beautiful daughters. Everybody, the floor is yours.
Make
all are lovely indeed. Audience, would you agree? Seeing this really fills my heart. It reminds me of when I did my waltz with my dad, and when my sister did her waltz with our dad, and even when our mother did her waltz with our grandfather. Seeing this fills my heart with such joy. I hope it does the same for you. Moments like this, debutantes, those seated and those on the dance floor, moments like this you will always remember. You've got us all kind of teary-eyed and filled up because this is truly a special night, and that was a special dance with your, I should say, what? First love of your life, I guess, would be your dad. Well, Rod, what are we going to do now?
I'm gonna need you to wipe your eyes and get the mist out because the show must go on. It's time for us to present some awards. These participants have been working hard for many months, and they've earned some recognition.
Very good, very good. We would like, as everyone is making their way back to their seats, we have to really emphasize and re-emphasize that the Cotillion committee chairs, the co-chairs, were working diligently throughout this process. And as my co-MC and I said at the very beginning of the night, everyone, changes were happening daily. And so because we had to adhere to certain safety guidelines, these co-chairs have had endless and tireless days of making last-minute adjustments on the fly. And I want to personally commend them, as well as these debutantes and escorts and everyone involved, to be able to make these last-minute changes, making them look effortless, like they were already supposed to be what they were. And so we want to invite our co-chairs, Dorothy Jarrett and Megan Marks, the two beauties. We want to invite them to the stage for special presentations and acknowledgments at this time. Once those ladies finish, they will be followed by presenters of our Escort Awards, and that will be given by Clarence Lockhart and Kim Thomas.
Good evening, everyone. All right, good evening, everyone. I am Megan Marks, and I'd like to extend special thanks and acknowledgments to several individuals. There's a page, but I'm going to call out a few, so if I skip someone, please don't hold it against me. I certainly, nothing impersonal. So about last night events, Zandra Knight, Aurora Theater, Bellamy Tuxedo Express, Cinderella Dresses, City Nails and Spa, the Debutante Cotillion and Scholarship Program Committee, Debutante Cotillion and Scholarship Souvenir Ad Booklet Committee, Dr. Rochelle Kirkland, Fox Theater, Gas South District, Mary Kay Cosmetics, Mazawawi Family Dentistry, Pretty Tammy and DJ Events and Entertainment, South Gwinnett High School, and certainly Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter members.
Let's acknowledge those folks. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Megan. Hasn't this been just absolutely incredibly wonderful? Let's give all these Debs and their escorts and the sub-Debs a big round of applause. It's awesome. So this is a really exciting part of the evening, like so many of the others have been. But we are here to name Miss Congeniality and also Miss Scholastic. To be named Miss Congeniality is a huge, huge honor. It recognizes the most selfless, genuine, and helpful debutante in the group. You can't apply for it, and you can't compete for this honor. Miss Congeniality is selected and voted for by her fellow debutantes. Tonight, it gives us great pleasure to announce your 2022 Miss Congeniality debutantes. Drum roll, please. All right.
Miss Congeniality goes to Miss Trinity Colbert.
Yay, congratulations, Trinity. Woo, congratulations. She is lovely. Let's get some photos. Yay. Voted by her fellow debutantes, Miss Congeniality 2022. Trinity Colbert. We have some gifts for Trinity. We will get to you later on. Let's give Trinity another big round of applause. The next award we'd like to present goes to the debutante who earned the highest grade point average while being actively involved in multiple clubs and organizations, well-rounded. This debutante consistently excelled in rigorous coursework, she earned over a 4.56 GPA based on transcripts submitted at the beginning of the program. So you can probably think 4.56 must be a lot of AP courses in there, right? Yeah, that's how you get over 4.0 GPA. Please join us in congratulating your 2022 Debutante Cotillion. Miss Scholastic goes to, drum roll please,
Miss Nyla Campbell.
Nyla Campbell. Congratulations to Nyla. Miss Scholastic 2022. Good job. That means that she's going to get scholarships to just about every school in Georgia for sure, but in the United States as well. Congratulations. That's a lot of hard work. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Good evening, beautiful people. My name is Kimberly Thompson, and I, along with a fantastic team of women, had the distinct pleasure of leading the escorts through the 2022 Upsilon Alpha Omega Debutante Cotillion Scholarship Ball. I have spoken with many of you in this room at one time or another throughout this journey, and I want to say thank you for your grace and patience. You all have been incredible partners, and I wish each and every amazingly talented debutante and escort in this room the very best as they continue their education journey. Tonight, Mr. Clarence Lockett, president of RKL Education Foundation, and I will present 2 essay scholarship awards of $500 each. I will then present the award for Mr. Congeniality. Mr. Lockett, please introduce yourself and share a little bit about the basis of the essay scholarship and announce the first winner. The first winner.
Good evening, and I trust you've had a wonderful, wonderful time this evening. Thank you, Kimberly. My name, as Kimberly stated, is Clarence Lockett, and I am president of the RKL Education Foundation. It is the philanthropic arm of Rho Kappa Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity here in Gwinnett County. It is my honor and pleasure to be with you all this evening. Most importantly, I am grateful to partner once again with the ladies of Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter to provide one scholarship to a participating escort. RKLLEF has served as partner with the Cotillion experience for 4 cycles, now offering $500 book scholarships to one of these distinguished young men. The offering of this scholarship supports our core values of manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. This year's scholarship essay asks questions related to the pandemic, how the pandemic may have impacted your life, your educational pursuits, and what did you learn about yourself during this time. This first award recipient delivered a remarkably well-written essay. He is a talented young classical musician who, instead of letting the distraction and isolation of the pandemic take him off of his game, he leveraged his cello talent to entertain others virtually in an ICU setting and was invited to appear on the National Public Radio in Piara to share his story. It is my pleasure to award this first scholarship to Mr. Brandon Leonard.
No, 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 no. I'm here for you, 'cause you're mine. Whoa, there is no one above you. I want to know that.
Congratulations, Brandon. The second scholarship recipient not only delivered an exceptionally written and thoughtful response to the essay question, but also captured the committee members' attention through the content of his experience. This escort bravely traversed the challenges of the pandemic while dealing with not one close family member loss, but 2. He was able to maintain his honors student status and gain an appreciation for coding. He is now looking forward to pursuing an undergraduate degree in cybersecurity. The second scholarship award goes to Mr. Maurice Santana McKay Jr.
No, 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 no. I'm here for you, 'cause you're mine. Whoa, there is no one above you. I want to know that I'm here for you. My brother said I never hurt you.
Congratulations, Maurice. This final award is for Mr. Congeniality and goes to the escort who displayed solid team leadership, a magnetic, charismatic authority, and an outgoing personality. This award goes to Mr. Alan Robeson.
I'm a classic man. You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man. Calling on me like a young OG.
gentlemen, this concludes the Escort Awards. Have a wonderful evening.
Y'all make some noise one more time, make some noise one more time.
Praise the Lord for flats. Praise the Lord for flats.
I had flats on all night, so.
Lucky you, lucky you. Well, we've got more awards. We've got the crowning of Miss Debutante. We've got a lot more things in store before we call it a night. And so we do want to bring greetings. We have a short video presentation. So if you would take just one moment, we do have a video presentation from Miss Debutante 2020, Miss Kaylee Wilson. Everybody take a look at the screens and we'll be back in a moment.
To the President, Ms. Georgette Sherman, to the officers and members of the Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and to the debutantes, sub-debutantes, escorts, and special guests, I bring you greetings. My name is Kaylee Wilson, and I am Miss Debutante 2020. Thank you for having me. I am currently a freshman at the University of Alabama at Birmingham and majoring in neuroscience. Go Blazers. As we prepare to crown the next Miss Debutante, I can't help but reminisce on the wonderful times I shared with my Deb sisters throughout my debutante experience. From the debutante retreat filled with laughter and dancing, to the enriching workshops and community service activities that helped shape my character, I will never forget the beautiful memories I made with my sisters. To all of my Deb sisters, I say thank you. Furthermore, I am reminded of the wonderful women of this chapter who gave their time, talents, and support to me and all of my Deb sisters. I am reminded of how grateful I felt to them for creating this nurturing space where young Black girls could come together to thrive in excellence. To the women of the Debutante Cotillion Committee of 2020 and 2022, I say thank you. Lastly, I thought about my parents, my biggest supporters and believers throughout my 19 years. They have sheltered and cared for me since before I can remember, and they are the reason I am able to stand here as who I am today. To both of my parents, I give the biggest thank you of all. Before I end, I would like to address the Debs of 2022 for a moment. I know the past few years have been hard for all of us. COVID-19 has changed the way we do almost everything, but I would like to say that you are strong and brave for not letting adversity stop you. I hope that you are able to enjoy this program, make lifelong connections, and grow from the experiences that this program provided. But I know that each and every one of you will become a beautiful young woman in your days to come. That journey starts tonight. As debutantes, you have joined a blessed and unique group of young ladies. So, be proud of that accomplishment, cherish tonight, and keep all that you've learned during this experience in your back pocket. Trust me, you'll probably need it. I wish you all the best. Please enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you and good night.
All right, we are getting ready to get to the super important part of the program, but in order for us to do that, everyone, we want to invite Ms. Tamia Bender up, who is the second runner-up of the Cotillion winner for 2020. Where's the beautiful Miss Tamia Bender? Perfect. All of these young ladies, ladies and gentlemen, are very special to the Cotillion program. The Miss Debutante, the overall winner 2022, honor will be awarded to the young lady who raised the highest scholarship amount toward her post-secondary education plans. What a remarkable program this is. We are going to ask our cotillion chair, as well as, we've got our second runner-up in place already. Hey, Tamia. And we're going to ask that those ladies take their place as we prepare for the announcements.
So this next part of the program is not foreign to you, which is winning awards, that is.
And to you either. It's with great pleasure that we announce Miss Debutante 2022 and her court.
So first, let's give another round of applause to all the debutantes who successfully completed this program. That is no small feat.
No small feat at all. Let us begin, everyone, with the second runner-up. This young lady's scholarship fundraising efforts have ranked third amongst her peers. The second runner-up, Pretty Tammy the DJ, do we have some kind of drum roll music or something that builds anticipation? You know, Rod, I've always wanted to say the envelope, please.
You know what? It's a moment. It's a moment.
The second runner-up is
Miss Caden Skeet.
Congratulations! Miss Caden, congratulations, pretty lady.
Congratulations.
Give her a hand, everybody, as she makes her way to the stage or to the dance floor. What an amazing accomplishment.
Y'all keep the applause going. Keep the applause going. Special thank you to Miss Tamia Bender, who will crown.
One more time, everybody, for Miss Caden Skeet. All right, Rod.
Congratulations once again. Next, we have the first runner-up to Miss Debutante. Congratulations to the debutante whose scholarship amount ranks second in her class. And the first runner-up to Miss Debutante is
the envelope, please. Together?
Oh, go ahead.
Miss Ashton Maxwell, first runner-up. Congratulations, Ashton. Congratulations to our second runner-up and our first runner-up.
Oh, Tisha, is on you.
It's on me. You mean I'm the one that actually gets to announce the winner?
Your dream has come true tonight.
How befitting of that is for this particular moment. Without further ado, everyone, Pretty Tammy the DJ. We want to congratulate the Upsilon Alpha Omega Debutante Cotillion and Scholarship Program Miss Debutante 2022. That esteemed honor goes to Debutante Ryan Tompkins.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
Oh, come on, everybody. Miss Debutante who raised the largest amount of scholarship money for her own educational pursuits.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
take her place. And I want us to give her some love as she takes a bow. She acknowledges the room. She gives a curtsy. And we give you some love to not just the second runner-up and the first runner-up, but also to the grand prize winner. Let's give it up for all of these ladies tonight, Rod.
Everyone rise to your feet and make some noise for Miss Ryan. Rise to your feet, and all of our runner-ups as well.
While you are standing on your feet, everyone, and we are loving on Ryan as well as her first and second runner-up, stand on your feet and keep those claps going for this entire debutante, sub-debutante, escort,
absolutely,
mom and dad, mother figure and father figure, families, those tuning in online and watching virtually. What an exquisite and what a lovely event we have had tonight. Come on, Rod.
Yes, and tonight was nothing short of amazing. Congratulations to our winners and special thanks to all of our participants, the debutantes and sub-debutantes. Also, after this event ends, I need all the debutantes to remain inside. So I want you to remain in your seats, so do not leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the end of the night. The culminating activity has taken place. The winners have been crowned. Mom and Dad, you did your best and you should be proud. Everyone, we have had a lovely night on behalf of my chapter sorors. Come on, U.A.O, who have been working hard to make this event happen.
So shout out to
Go ahead.
So shout out to those beautiful ladies of Alpha, Kappa,
That's
Alpha,
right.
Sorority Incorporated.
Absolutely. I want to say thank you so much to my chapter for extending the invitation for me to MC this program along with this smooth, tall glass of water standing right here to my left.
Oh, come on, keep going.
We want to thank you so much. Acknowledgements, everyone from the U.A.O chapter. Our chairman of this event, the beautiful, the one and only Dr. Sharon Butler. She's going to make her way on up to give closing remarks, everyone. And so on behalf of myself and my co-MC, Rod Minger, we want to thank you so much for attending tonight. Lastly, come on up, our president, Chapter President Georgette Sherman, as well as the chairman of the committee, Dr. Sharon Butler.
Congratulations. Could I be a fool if I don't keep you around? 'Cause baby girl, you're out of my world. Ooh, my love.
Thank you, ladies, and congratulations again. You may take your seats for just a little while till we get ready for pictures. Thank you. Congratulations to all of our contestants, our debutantes, our sub-debutantes, and our junior escorts. I am just speechless over this evening, just speechless. It has been so, so wonderful. I am so proud of our young people, debutantes, junior escorts, and sub-debutantes. The message that our sub-debutante stated earlier is for you. You are our light. There's nothing that you can't do for your success. May this evening catapult you into a very blessed and highly favored future. You have been simply amazing. To our chairman, you did it. Join me, please. Please join me. Through the pandemic, through virtual workshops, through weekly testing, and masks. But congratulations on being so dedicated to this process and for leading a dedicated team as well. We have just a little token of appreciation for you. Get the roses. And to the ladies of Upsilon Alpha Omega, we want to thank you as well. There are so many ladies that are behind the scenes to our, I'm dropping everything. But let me take a moment as well to thank our parents. There we go. Our parents, our family, and friends, we could not have done it without your support. And we really appreciate you. Thank you for entrusting us with these beautiful young people. Thank you to our program participants, and thank you to everyone who is behind the scenes working. We did it. I'm going to turn it over to our chairman, Dr. Butler.
Oh my goodness, just so amazing, I tell you. Okay. All right, greetings everyone. On behalf of the Debutante Cotillion and Scholarship Program Committee, it has been my distinct honor to bring you closing remarks to our first inaugural hybrid Debutante Cotillion Ball, presented on by Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Upsilon Alpha Omega Chapter. Despite being in the midst of a global pandemic, this group of extraordinary young ladies remained steadfast and embraced the many challenges presented by COVID-19. The debutantes, the junior escorts, and the sub-debutantes are to be commended for their dedication, commitment, determination, and perseverance during this cotillion season. Let's not talk about the weekly COVID testing. When we started dance rehearsals in January, they were all so committed, and we all had to do the weekly COVID test. This cotillion season, Upsilon Alpha Omega 12th cotillion, is historic because of the monumental effort and innovation the entire cotillion committee put into transitioning a traditional cotillion ball into a hybrid cotillion experience for all to enjoy. Not just the ones in person in front of us, but our virtual viewers as well. As the committee chairman, I would like to thank the entire cotillion committee for ensuring that this cotillion was a success. There were 19 subcommittees that worked extremely hard behind the scenes to put this together. Even up until last night, early this morning, all of the dedicated, and I just want to thank all of the dedicated sorors of Upsilon Alpha Omega Chapter for supporting this effort. Thank you. It has been my pleasure working with such talented, intelligent, and delightful group of young ladies. The debutantes, they experienced a journey of virtual workshops. We started off with the virtual workshops first semester, went into the dance rehearsal second semester. We had the mother-daughter and father-daughter event. We had the debutante retreat. We had a virtual pink round table with the previous debutantes, etiquette workshops, and social gracing training. As well as our debutantes developed new friendships. Debutantes, we hope the memories of the past 6 months will remain with you forever. May you continue to grow and meet future opportunities, just as you have enthusiastically embraced the many activities during this 6-month cotillion season. Debutantes, as you embark on your ever-evolving journey to adulthood, we hope that you reflect on the lessons learned during this cotillion season. We extend our deepest gratitude and appreciation to the parents, to the guardians, and to all of your loved ones who supported you throughout this endeavor. We know that without your commitment, dedication, and sacrifices, this cotillion season would not have been possible. I want to thank you. It has been our honor to share this journey with each of you. May God continue to bless all of you. And I tell you, to my co-chairmen, I could not have done this without you. The many phone calls late at night, early in the morning. Thank you for answering the call, 5 o'clock in the morning. Just kind of discussing and transitioning how we're going to make sure that the students, the debutantes, the sub-debs, and the escorts get the same experience despite being in the midst of a global pandemic. Once again, congratulations to 33 phenomenal and beautiful, poised young ladies destined for greatness.
Before we leave, we can't leave without giving a wonderful hand to everyone who's been behind the scenes, our camera crew, our videographer. Please give them our choreographers. Our production. Thank you so much. And I want to just take 1 second to ask all the ladies of Upsilon Alpha Omega chapter to please stand. They're behind the scenes, most of them, but there we go. Thank you so much. To our officers and our chapter members, thank you so much for making this happen. Thank you.
One additional announcement. The souvenir ad booklets will be at the table in the back close to the check-in area, so please do not leave before picking up your souvenir ad booklets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So we will end, but we're going to ask the winners to come forth, and we're going to take pictures of the winners, the debutantes, and I'm going to ask all the Alpha Kappa Alpha ladies, Upsilon Alpha Omega, to please come forward to take a photo as well. Thank you and good night. Our winners can make their way to the stage, please.
Testing.
The winners, please make your way to the stage so we can start taking our photos. Miss Debutante and her court, please make your way to the stage.